The Siouxland Soup Kitchen in Sioux City had its van vandalized Saturday night, and tonight the Soup Kitchen needs your help to identify the man responsible to get him the help he needs.
KTIV's Kaylee Doms joins us live in studio tonight with more on the story. Kaylee?
Yeah, Matt, Jessica, the Siouxland Soup Kitchen is dealing with that unexpected damage to their vehicle that was vandalized 2 days ago. But instead of focusing on the money lost or the damage, the kitchen says its priority is making sure the man responsible gets the help he needs. This is the man responsible for vandalizing the kitchen's van at 9 p.m. Saturday night. You can see the video. You can see from this video the moment he appears to throw something at the rear passenger window. Lynn Klunder, the director of the Siouxland Soup Kitchen, says something like this may be a small expense to other businesses, but to them is a big expense because the soup kitchen relies solely on donations and tries to use every dollar to feed and support Siouxlanders in need. Kunler says they are looking for a replacement window at junkyards to replace the shattered one just to try to save on money. But organizers are having a difficult time finding that replacement. Through it all, though, supporters of the soup kitchen are choosing to look at the bigger picture.
It did appear that he's struggling mentally in the video that we have, so we want to make sure he's okay. After that, we can talk about the damage or the actions he took and how we can make it right. But, you know, sometimes people cry out for help in different ways, and maybe he just needs some help.
As we mentioned, the Siouxland Soup Kitchen relies only on the generosity of the local community to provide thousands of free hot meals to anyone in need. Just last week, the Sioux City Ford Lincoln dealership donated over $2,000 worth of food to the Soup Kitchen because they believe in the Soup Kitchen's mission and wanted to help in any way they could. Now, they're standing behind the nonprofit once again and hopes the entire Siouxland community can continue to rally behind the kitchen.
But we know that stuff happens, and we try to help in any way we can. So, you know, whether it be the food or donations, what have you, hopefully we can all rally together for that.
The Sioux City Police describes the man as an Hispanic or Indian male in his mid-20s with black shaggy hair. If you have any information about this incident, you can call the Sioux City Police Department at 712-279-6960.
All right, KTIV's Kaylee Doms live in studio for us tonight. Kaylee, thank you.